I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm happy because the Dolphins lost. That's not it at all. I'm happy because Matt Prater swung his fucking leg when I thought the over was dead in the water. I mean, if there was a time for Tua to throw a pick that last possession, it wasn't in plus territory.
Unreal.
I mean, that was wild, dude. To think that we were going to get a kick out of that was crazy.
I texted you. I said, that's great for us, Chris. It's great for us.
Were you on the over too?
I didn't bet this game. I don't like betting Thursday night games. I don't have enough time for intel. All right.
They got you by the balls. That's the only thing on TV, and how could I not? I was texting with Big Cat. You know, like sometimes I'll just be like, I'll randomly get on my timeline and see Big Cat's like on the same thing, and we were so nervous. We were so nervous that last drive.
What were the texts exchanged when Prater kicked that ball into the corner of the end zone?
I'll give it to you. 10:45 p.m. Tua pick, Bills field goal. Need it so bad. That's what he said. I said, I'm with you. Shit, I'll take a Fend's touchdown. Bills getting stopped at all tonight makes no sense. Next text 6 minutes later, God damn it, I hate Tua. He said the worst. I said, do we get a kick? He goes, I was just saying it has to be perfect. I go, they need to gain 6-7 yards. He goes, feels like it's 4th and 2 or less. It's a go situation. I go, center it up, Josh. Center it up.
Hey, what if they would have jumped though? He did that hard count, and whoever, I think it was Phillips on the edge, almost jumped.
Dude, left edge. It was Phillips. Oh, he almost jumped.
Almost. That would have fucked you.
All right, so people don't want to hear about gambling, but that was an unbelievable cover.
I'm happy for you.
Seriously. I mean, I was in the hole because, you know, I got egg on my face for Monday night with the Raiders not covering. So I just, off the top, I got to tip my cap to the Finns, man. Like, that was one of the most inspired games that I've seen them play. Certainly their offense lacks the vertical element right now. I think it's almost like the narrative on the offense is like it's finally come back down to earth. And you could tell from like the first whistle, they were there to win. I mean, you know, when you're 0-2 and they're talking about firing your coach, there's one of two ways it can go. And I think it speaks to the job that Mike McDaniel did this week to get them ready to play. I know there were some dumb penalties, but they really scrapped out there. I saw guys on defense flying around. Anthony Weaver down to like his 8th, 9th corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I seriously, it's not tongue in cheek. I got a lot of respect for the way they all played. Now, that's not a great football team. And if you're the Bills, I'm kind of scratching my head at the game plan. I know it was like, let's run the ball and get out of here. But the fact that they ever didn't score in that football game on any of their possessions was wild to me.
Dude, you're talking about the Dolphins real quick. Like, I had to look up their roster for their offensive line because it's like 4 new stars. I'm like, who are these dudes? But they were moving the fuck out of the ball. And we were texting a little bit about that, Chris. Bills certainly missing Ed Oliver. And then, like you said, missing their linebacking stud too. I don't know. They did move the ball. I was also really impressed with Tua's timing at the end of the game and in 2 minutes, like hitting Waddle. You know, he had a couple nice passes to Tyreek as well, but it just feels like they're missing so much. And I love the Bills. All right. The Bills offensively, they're so balanced. I love their commitment to quarterback under center. There's something about Josh Allen under center with like 12 or 13 personnel that is so pure. I know you're not a fan of their game plan, but like, I liked it. I think they run the ball well. Cook is a dog.
Obviously they run the ball well. I'm just saying at some point you got to make that a 2-score game. At some
point.
That
the over can hit earlier and you're not sweating it out till the very end.
No, I mean, so they're not sweating it out. The over was never in doubt, you know, but like, you got to put that team away.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to put that team away.
Well, it was weird because it was a frustrating game to watch because it felt like the Buffalo was in control the whole time. And then you look at the score and it's like 14-14, 21-14 or whatever. I mean, the real killer though, early Hollow Man of the week, like
our boy,
a punt safe, roughing the kicker from a D lineman. And this is what it is. I was thinking about that. This is just a hardworking, you know, dude out there who's always giving it his all. He's trying to make his play, trying to make a play, trying to win. Down 0-2. Like, I get it, but like, man, that is.
Well,
That's a tough one.
the thing they didn't say on the broadcast, which they should have, is you always go down to block a punt. Even I know that. I mean,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't be caught dead trying to block a
It was
punt.
punt safe, dude.
But it's punt safe, and you truck the dude in front of you, and you think I'm going to make the play. I feel for Sealer. This might actually help play out my dream of him being traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Ooh,
Not that he would never get traded over blocking a punt. He's got so much good equity there. Like, he's played his ass off. He's been one of the best interior linemen in the league over the past couple of years. So, not a guy. It sucks because he's a defensive player by trade, but he makes a big mistake on special teams. It's almost like, that's not what I do. It's the classic game where you just felt like the Bills, no matter how close it got, were going to win. Like, my wife walked in, she went out and she was playing pickleball.
Hey, love that. How'd you do?
Pickleball at night?
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got to get it when you can get it, man.
I think I need to put a fucking transponder on her car. So she walks back in from playing pickleball, and she's like, wow, this is close. Like, I didn't realize, what was the score at the half? I said it was 14 up. I go, but let me explain something. It's so hard to explain to you, but the Bills, there's no chance they lose this game. It's so hard for me to explain this to you, but the only way, if they're up a touchdown, that they lose this game is they lose that lead and Miami gets the ball last. That was it. And that's why the Sealer penalty was huge, because I don't think that Miami would have possessed the football for the entirety of the fourth quarter, but they were running the football. And as you mentioned, Ed Oliver down, and with Milano down, and Trey White's out there at corner, man, like that's a big deal in and of itself.
Right.
So, like, listen, you'd like to take care of business and pull the starters in a game like that, but Miami had other ideas, man. They played them tough. And if they can run the football, now Miami's not a good football team.
No.
But you see the Mike McDaniel model when it works. When the run game's going, even if the quarterback gets to 100 yards on his 25th pass, like, they can still move the ball 3 plays at a time. So that's why, like, no matter what happens to Mike McDaniel, he's gonna be a help somewhere in the future. I don't mean to bury him, but they're 0-3.
Do you think that's the direction that this organization is leaning?
I don't know where the organization's leaning, but the saving grace for them, and that's why this really hurts, and that's why, like, this a lot of times, like, I'm not saying it's like the last hurrah or something, but when you're 0-2, you got a chance to get to 1-2, and look at their schedule in the next couple weeks. I think they have the Jets, the Panthers, the Chargers, and the Browns.
3 beatable teams.
3 beatable teams in their current situation. I don't know that they are, and I'm sure what the dream that Miami's selling is. And I said this earlier on our preview show, Bo, like, because I said Kansas City could get into the play, or going to get in the playoffs this year. That was my take.
I agree. Honestly.
Get in, okay? Yeah. And then Fax was like, "Oh yeah,
yeah."
Like, kind of like,
I didn't see it, but I can.
You can see it.
Yeah,
I said let's go around the AFC. How many playoff teams are in the AFCs? 1. How many playoff teams are in the AFC South? 1, maybe 2. How many playoff teams are in the AFC North? 1, maybe 2.
I think 2.
Well, it depends on how things shake out.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it is, like, every team in the AFC that's not going to win their division has some hope this year that they can make a run at this stage in the football season. But for the Bills, man, it's just too much leakage in the run game, and
and the other thing defensively there too, Chris, I think, and it contributed to the Dolphins being able to stick around, is just rushing coverage, still being this war.
The edge rushers were burning by Tua, especially in that 2-minute sequence right before the half, and he's just, like, he picked up that first down on, like, 3rd and 7 right before the half, and then he slid, and everyone at home was like, nice, like, that's growth, but, like, I didn't think the edge rushers like Russo and Bosa impacted Tua as much. Like, I felt like they're just blown right by him, Chris. You know what I mean?
Tua was hit once tonight.
Yeah, and so that's revealing in 2 ways. Like, number one, we had questions about the Bills' pass rush. Like, with Ed Oliver down, like, Ed makes a big difference. Yeah. You talk about, for edge rushers, being able to burn the corner, having a guy inside that pushes the interior of the pocket, like Ed's gotten after Tua and reset
100%.
the pocket, so to speak. And so, like, it makes the corners tougher to round. But I also want to give some props to the Miami offensive line. You know, like in the run game, obviously, but you're talking about two young guys playing the left side of your offensive line, and like Patrick Paul's been doing a pretty good job. And so, like, I don't know where this particular team's going, but they showed fight. You know, and the young offensive linemen played well, and they kept Tua clean. And you know, it was ugly at times, but they were able to move the ball up and down the field. By the way, Taylor Rapp is the friendly fire king.
It really is.
Showing up left and right on tape.
Like he like, you got to sign a waiver to play on his team.
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
There's always that guy though on each team. Like
there should be a fine, maybe like a little fine system in the DB room for that. That's friendly fire fine.
That was that was a beautiful drive to tie it up at 21. That was a beautiful drive. That was a burn the ships drive. We're throwing throwback passes. We're going for it on fourth down. They got points before the half. Like, there's a lot to build on there for the Dolphins, but really good on third down. Like, I think the one question I have for the Bills coming out of this game, because I know we'll get better at corner, we'll get the guys back in the front seven, but if I'm the Bills, I'm kind of worried about Matt Prater.
Oh yeah.
I know he's just got to swing his fucking leg, and it worked out at the end of the game there and everything. But that first kick, it looked like me when I've had too many left-handed ciggies at midnight playing Madden. And then that last kick that the overhit on was like,
yeah. What do you mean? That's the hero so far this year, Chris. Come on, you know he's gonna straighten it out.
But he's a hero, but he doesn't strike the ball with a lot of velocity or command.
He's older than you, my guy.
I know.
This is the hero arc of the street free agent. It's like first game in, they make this big play. You're like, oh my god, like look what we got here.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh yeah, look at what we got here. This guy off the street. Yeah. Can I tell you guys? Complete topic change. One of my favorite moments of this game, totally unrelated to football, is they cut to Stephen Ross in the box with a pair of binoculars, and he just looked like a movie villain. Like he was just staring at like their coaching staff on the sideline. It was so funny, dude. Something about it just struck me as like, I hated it, but I also thought it was objectively hilarious. That's not like a football guy move, in my opinion. Bringing binoculars to a game,
but neither is like colluding on a yacht, like a docked yacht.
No, he needed like some of those binoculars where it's like a stick, you know, and then they're like metal, kind of like this, like peering from the box. So that something about that image just fucking.
You need like a monocle,
so yeah, exactly, or like one of those telescopes, like uncork it and like.
What's the word? It's not colluding. It's fucking tampering.
Yeah,
tampering. That was his thing. I don't mean to.
It's kind of.
I don't mean to apply it. No, it's a little bit different. A little levity here.
Yeah, man, fucking beat me to it. I was just about to. You bastard.
The other thing from that game, and you know, is that our boy Fitzy is. I know he likes to be like, oh, I'm not a big deal, you know, like, but he's got a fucking State Farm puppet.
Yeah.
When did he get so damn famous?
I don't know. I was pissed though. He called me at 6:20 p.m. tonight, right before the game, and I missed it. He FaceTimed me. Fitz is a big FaceTime guy.
Yeah.
I was out at dinner with like Cam, a couple dudes down here in Tampa, and I missed it. I want to know why the fuck he called me. I called him back at halftime because I thought maybe because he was on the air. You know,
are they still on the air?
Fuck him up.
Can you turn on the TV?
Let me pull the game up quick. See, I got two monitors.
If I can FaceTime him before we turn this off, we can put, Ryan Fitzpatrick from the Thursday night set.
Dude, it's no longer like the stream's no longer up for me.
Yeah, it's not?
Stream.
Oh, they're done?
They're done.
Oh, I'm going to FaceTime him right now.
Call his ass. Let me see. I texted him back.
He's not going to pick up, but if you call him, he's going to pick up.
No, I texted him.
We're going to have beef.
I got crickets. He's working, you know. He's working hard.
Golly, bro.
Him and Sherm are chopping it up. I don't think I've seen Fitz without wit
I'm gonna tell him I'm with Bo, which is a lie.
No, I mean, no, it works. We're virtually together.
Well, the sooner we wrap this thing up, the sooner I can get. Oh, Bo, I didn't tell you that. Well, you weren't on the show today. I was playing Madden last night, like late night.
Left-handed Madden.
Yeah, I was playing a left-handed Madden game, and I'm playing this dude, and usually I mute the opponent, right? Because I don't want to hear him talk shit. It like kind of gets in my head because I can't get at him, you know?
Yeah.
So I mute him.
I learned that during our Madden thing, you know?
Yeah. And then I turn. By the way, the game's great. Like when I played you that day, I didn't like it because it was the first time I've adjusted. So I turned my mic down. I mute the other person. And all of a sudden, you know, you can see the speaker popping like right when you get on. I'm like, oh, this guy's talking shit. And it's popping the whole time. You see the little speaker thing. Yeah. And I'm belt to ass. And I'm getting after this dude.
Who are you playing as? I need some more back. I need some
Chargers.
Contact. Oh, nice.
Playing the Ravens. And I unmute him because I want to tell him, well, I want to hear what he's saying. I want to hear if he's talking shit to me. So I unmute, and the guy's hilarious. He's like a dude that knows ball, and he's like calling things out. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like super into it, but he's not talking shit to me. It's like he's talking to himself. And so I unmute my deal, and I go to talk, and he goes, don't you start that shit. Because he thought that I was unmuting to talk shit. And I go, no, dude, I just wanted to tell you you're pretty fucking funny. And he goes, oh, thanks, man. He goes, you're really good at this. Like, you know ball. And I'm like, yeah, man. Like, you know, I know a little ball. And so I'm listening to him talk a little bit. And he says something like, yeah, man, I used to play. And I'm like, where'd you play? And he's like, well, to be honest, I played in the league for a second. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Wow. So I'm like doing the who are you thing, like kind of like it. And he goes, well, who are you? And I go, well, I used to play too. I told him where I played and that sort of thing. And he goes, damn. He goes, well, my name is Cameron McDonald. He goes, you know Tucker Kraft? I was in his class in Green Bay. So he played at Florida State. This guy, Cameron McDonald, played in the NFL. Got a quick
tight end?
Yeah, tight end.
Got his bio up here. Let's go.
Bro, he was so fucking cool, dude. And he was
get him on the pod.
He was like, I know y'all's podcast. He was like, maybe he was lying. But how fucking crazy is that? That of all the lobbies, that's wild.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that crazy?
He must really miss football.
So anyways, that was pretty. Awesome. It was pretty awesome, and then we connected offline. So, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing that. And Fitzy didn't pick up my FaceTime.
What a fucking loser! Tell him to stop doing too many commercials. Honestly, while we're at this, my biggest fucking gripe right now, I gotta call up Kels. I'm so fucking tired of that one YouTube TV commercial with him. You know, where he's screaming at the TV. It is on every TV timeout. I swear to God.
So we can tell Kelsey we're tired of seeing him on TV.
Yeah, I mean, I'll save it for like Monday afternoon. You know, right before he's gonna go on Monday night.
Yeah, dude.
Just to fuck his head a little bit.
I barely watch TV, and he's on every time. Like my kids don't even react anymore. Like my kids were like for a year and a half were like, "That's your buddy."
Yeah, that's your friend.
And now they're like,
"Yeah,
this fucking commercial. Right? I've seen it 100 times."
The YouTube TV one's awful. So I gotta make sure I tell him that. You know, I'm sure he's gonna watch this. You know, so I want to make sure he hears it from me first.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna watch us. All right, that's it. We're going, it's 11:30. It's time for bed. That was. Hey, you should be proud of yourselves, Finns. No sarcasm. That was a battle. Although the Bills probably could have made that a little bit less of a sweat. Take care, everybody.